All right, guys, hello and welcome back to the next episode of our Madden NFL 25 career mode, week number 7, playing against the Eagles. We have a winning streak, stat boost, and caught out by a star player, most likely from the Eagles. And they're probably going to get an X factor throughout the entire game, but we're going to go ahead and check these guys out and jump right into the game. And we're going to go ahead and make it a color rush game for both teams. So, because I do like the Eagles color rush uniforms, so we'll add that to it. So let's get right to it. All right, another interview. What's been the key? Offense, performance, team play this time. Coaching staff, let's see. Specialized drills. All right, 4-game win streak. Let's keep it going. Chris Olave is going to want me to target him. Oh. Carter called you out. Dismiss. Let's see what kind of challenge it gives us.
It's week 7 of the National Football League, and this one features the Saints' second-year quarterback. He's gonna have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Saints and the Eagles, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we
I had myself muted. I forgot that the Eagles color rush is basically the same as the Saints home team uniform. So we had to go in there and adjust it. Have an alternate color rush game. Right, we get the ball first. See what game plan is in between the numbers.
back to throw here to begin the drive.
Nice.
Quick throw here is complete. And
Only
no
2 yards
chance
though.
to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target
Okay,
to
he's
the
a
quarterback.
defensive line.
The defense had eyes on him the entire time.
I forget what that
Secure
position
rally
is.
tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will
All right.
set up 3rd down.
Wheel post drag. Home team has improved blocking for their offense. All right. I think. Should be just for their offense.
He'll look to throw.
Easy first down, extra
Short
yards.
pass here, caught by his tight end. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, New Orleans.
I like these alternate camera angles. If you guys have seen them throughout the series so far.
Now a give up
Nice,
the
good
middle.
fight for the first.
And
No,
a good job
7 yards.
following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player.
That sucks.
And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Halfback dive through the line.
2nd down and 3. They'll stick with him
Nice,
again.
easy first down, extra
And he's gonna
yards.
pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
Mountain
Now,
smash,
following
sluggo.
the run, one of the
We have a
offensive
lineman.
linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up.
Got Olave. Go Olave here.
Throwing now on 1st and 10.
Nice open to the right side of the numbers.
Brought in by
Extra
Chris
yards.
Olave.
All right.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
All right.
Well,
One
they've come
dive.
out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Good fight.
And
5
he'll
yards.
get about 5.
We'll do dive corner.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw.
Caught in the end zone. All right.
Take it in. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did.
All right. Eagles still putting up a fight. 2:36 left in the first. Our season goal, 15 touchdowns. Looking to get more than 21 from last season. The goal is 25 for that milestone.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw right side.
You
to
fell into the
Olave.
first. No. Oh
Seemed
no.
like the receiver, Mike, ran through like
All right,
5
2nd and
different
inches.
open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him,
Our
he
X Factor
simply
is
nice
active
job
now.
throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
From the shotgun,
All right.
it's a give
First
up
down.
the middle. And he's going to take this past the 45, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Try and go for Linder here. What's Olave's? 10+ yard reception. Okay.
They'll look to throw.
Into the defender's caught. Held.
And
Nope.
he
Dropped it.
can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job
Go
defensively
dagger.
to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
All right. We have options here.
Back to throw. He
Nice
tosses
in the
over
middle.
the middle. This one is caught.
All right.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Go for a quick run here.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the
In
backside
last
of the
episode,
defense,
I had
rely
that grade
heavily
there
on
in the
yards
top
after
right
the catch, and
on my
exactly
screenshot.
how
Like
they're able to
when I
pick
went
up
into
this
the
big game.
highlights, it was on my screenshot, so I don't know how to remove that, if at all, other than cutting it out. See, it's still frantically popping up. I don't know. All right, we're back. I tried to look into it, and it is a bug from a recent update, since we haven't played this game in a while, I guess.
On play action, he'll
We got
set up
sacked
to throw.
by the X
The
Factor.
pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
All
We've
right,
seen a little
first
bit
sack of the
transformation
game.
across the defensive tackle
Didn't
position.
really do
What
us
I mean,
well.
Mike, is years ago they were on the interior of the line to stuff the
All
run.
right.
They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get
All right,
to the
4th and
quarterback.
6. They're in range for
And
a field
good
goal.
job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
All right, they couldn't get the 3-pointers. They didn't go for it. Now we're down by a score of 5:22 left in the 2nd quarter. I don't want to do slot. Mountain corner. Is he not on the field now? He's not on the field.
Shaheed in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Into 3 defenders. Okay.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
All right.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He runs with it.
All right, first down.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup.
Rush for 100 yards in one game. I don't know about that.
Those are the plays that hurt. Because as a defense, Mike, you feel like you do everything right in your coverage. There's nowhere to go with the ball, but you leave just enough space for the quarterback to not only break contain.
Dude, what was
And
that?
this time, the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Oh, my God.
Work to do now as they come up on
All
second
right.
and long.
Avalos, you're covering me.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
I should have went to the right bumper.
Deep for Olave. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there.
God
to break it
damn.
up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
That sucks. All right.
And
Yep.
that
This is not helping.
incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative.
All right, down by 2. Minute 48 left in the second. Need to play smart here.
To the air now on 1st and 10.
Nice.
The left side
Extra
into
yards.
the hands of Olave.
All right.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to Olave. He's got it again.
Okay, the other team. Oh, no.
And this takes him
Oh,
into the
that's
red
just-
zone. He's brought down
That is the
inside
other
the
team.
20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for
It's a waste of a
an
touch.
injured player.
Tattoo. Waste of a
Halftime
timeout
is
for them.
moving, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break.
Come on, Olave. Nice.
That is hauled in at the 5.
Another timeout. We don't have
And
to
the
use ours.
Saints are going to have a 1st and goal.
Another
coming up.
guy down.
They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back
Right.
before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. And the rush gets home. He'll go down.
All right, we'll
They
take
got
that
it.
sack. We'll take it.
It's just so
We'll
hard to
take it.
get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they
See if
kill
we can go for
drives,
man here.
but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's
Nice.
He's got his big tight end.
All right, we're back in this for
Touchdown,
now.
Saints. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored.
All right, defense able to hold them off as we start the 3rd quarter. We get the ball now. Now we can tie this game up for the second half of this game. Empty flat stick. We held on to it?
And
No.
he can't hang on through the contact.
All right.
It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just
That's
as
fine.
the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A handoff. as
All
they
right,
try to
3rd
run
and
it
7.
here. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3.
We'll try fade
Jalen
out.
Carter
See if
out of
that'll work.
Georgia makes the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and
Have a little
7?
pass block. Come on. Nice catch.
He's got his man complete to
All right.
Johnson.
That's some good yards.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
No interceptions
Another great
so far this
throw,
game.
and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
All right. We'll run it.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Nice open on the left side. Good yards.
He'll get the carry here.
2nd and 4.
He will work his way down inside the 30. A pickup of 6.
Mountain Y corner.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Shaheed in motion. He's going to keep it himself. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Dude, come on. My guy just sitting there, letting that happen. Not moving it out of the way.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
All right, 3rd and 10.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for
We'll do
no
empty
gain.
flat stick again.
It is 3rd and 10.
Right into a defender.
And that is
Go for the
incomplete.
3 points, please.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the
Go
ball.
for the
He's
3.
completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able...
All right,
Led by
field
their
goals for
quarterback
each
as
team
they take
here.
over once again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes.
Still one
over
score
200
away
passing yards. He
to
has
tie the
been
game.
excellent all game long.
All right, let's see here. Go Shaheed. Oh, let's drop that one.
Incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little
Do we really
bit
need to run the
downfield.
ball
I mean,
again?
It's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't
Come
make
on,
him have to
man.
throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Defensive
give me
coaches
slants,
preach
please?
every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit
All right,
from
we'll
the
do
rest of
dig.
the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
Come on,
And
man.
that is incomplete.
All right. We still have a shot here, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. I did not want to do that play.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
1st down.
A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. Got to make something happen, so they'll
Drive
press the
H
tempo
wheel.
a bit. Throwing now from the gun.
Where was the
A hit
coverage?
as he throws there, it's going to wind
What?
up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Where was that coverage, dude? It's for real, though.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender
Dropped it
drops the
again.
ball.
God
Let's
fucking
see if they
damn
can
it,
take
dude.
advantage of it. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense, and, well, I think that's kind of a joke.
And
for
they're
the
wanting me to
past.
go
These
for it.
defensive
Okay.
players are incredible these days. That's just
Might
too
as
easy.
fucking
You
well.
gotta secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
You didn't
And
hold
that's
up.
going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over
All right, 38-17. Minute 43 left in the fourth quarter. Go for some big plays here, if we can.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense.
Might as well just run myself, get those yards.
He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
There he goes again.
Sideline, 49 out of 100.
Knowing when to go.
You'd at least try to go for that goal.
17 yards on that run and a first down. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He's going to tuck it and go. A terrific run there, all the way down.
30 yards to go for that goal. Let's see if we can get it.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it
10 yards.
inside the 10-yard line.
90 yards, 7 rushes this game.
Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this,
and they're calling it. Okay. He gets still up there on the right.
Since the beginning of the game, and
I don't understand it.
To find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.
I don't know. All right. As always, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here, going through the highlights for the thumbnail. That is a 4-game win streak done for, as we're 4-2 now against the Philadelphia Eagles. I still believe we're top of the bracket for our division, but we'll have to go ahead and take a look through between episodes. So we'll see you guys in the next one.